The boy never expected that the elf who once knelt in the mud to hug him and was interested in him would now shoot an arrow through his calf to prevent him from escaping. The team members who had previously treated him like family members also showed their fangs at this moment. Just because the male protagonist has the ability to draw unlimited cards, unfortunately the things he draws are very ordinary, and most of the keys are bad, so he is classified as level F by the Adventure Union and can only do some chores such as collecting firewood and digging coal. The boy waited until midnight to collect a night's accommodation fee, but was walked away by several orcs. At this time, someone extended a hand to him, and he unconsciously took it, and then he realized that he was covered in mud. But the elf not only gave him a gentle hug, but also offered to let the boy join her team. The human race was at the bottom of the 9 major races. At this time, the team members of various races cordially expressed condolences to the male protagonist. The male protagonist felt warmth that he had not seen for a long time. They explored the maze together to fight monsters and upgrade. When they explored the largest maze, everything changed. It turned out that the kindness they had towards him before was all fake. After this period of observation, they determined that the boy's skills were as useless as the boy himself, and that he was not the one suspected by the higher-ups. The elf also showed a disgusted expression and said that fortunately he did not need to marry him to obtain blood. Then they received an order from the top to deal with the boy, and the orc came up with a claw attack to tell the boy that this was no joke. The boy was shocked for a few seconds before he thought of running away. However, the next second he was shot through the leg by an arrow from the elf. The orc originally wanted to torture him, but was stopped by others. Their purpose was to make the boy die in an accident. When the orcs were preparing for the final blow, his strong desire to survive supported him to climb to the center of the maze, and then triggered the teleportation mechanism, so he escaped. At this time, the boy decided to take revenge on them. However, what he had to deal with now were the level 1000 monsters in front of him, and all he could rely on now was the infinite Gashapon skill. At this moment, the Gashapon suddenly glowed with golden light, and the maid in the card instantly killed the monster as soon as it appeared, and used her healing power to restore his injuries. Then the maid said that her level was 9999. The male protagonist did not believe that his skills were so powerful. At this time, the maid used appraisal. It turned out that the quality of his skills depended on the strength of the magic power around him. Now at the bottom of the dungeon, he could draw the strongest cards. Then he told the maid about his experience, and the maid said that she could kill him instantly with just one word from him. But the male protagonist prefers to rely on his ability to take revenge personally, so he keeps drawing cards underground just to build a kingdom of revenge.